Welcome back to the Black Dreamer Show. It's your boy, Too Loud Crosby.
And I am Retro Dreamers.
Yes, and today, y'all, the topic is the power of staying true to who? Yourself, shorty. Yes. But before I keep going, man, I have an amazing guest. You know what I mean? One of the people that I feel like is staying true to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I knew since I was little that ain't just conform to society. They always been them. You heard? Like Miss Women Empowerment, Miss Activist, Miss I got a million shows all month. You heard? Without further ado, LT Sunnie.
What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for having me. I feel like we should have a live audience. Y'all need a round of applause, okay?
Until we get a live audience, I'm going to put some sounds in the back of 50,000 people in the crowd.
Amazing. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes, we only want black dreamers, people we see going. They ain't stopping, ain't worried about algorithms, they going. Y'all got to catch up to me. So I love it. So before further ado, we keep going, man. What do you got going on right now that we need to know about? How your week going?
My week is going really, really good. First and foremost, I actually have a show tonight. By the time this air is going to be past, but that's why you should be in touch and stay present. So tonight I'm hosting Urgent Emergent Queer the Mic with True Art Speaks. And I might spit, who knows, but I'm definitely going to be there dancing. It's a dance and resource party to celebrate Pride. Then right off that, by the time this does air, I'm going to be doing Pride on the 28th of this month, June 28th, and I'll be on the Power to the People stage, you know? So come see me, follow me on Instagram, ltsunnie.com, and all that jazz.
I love it. Okay.
And I'm sorry, we still in the intro. We're going to learn a lot about Sunnie today, you heard? But what type of music you make? How would you describe it?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's a great question. So yes, I'm a rapper, vocalist, and movement artist, and the first thing that comes to mind is Nina Simone's, like, our artists, our jobs as artists to stay with the times and speak about the times. Like, we're the newspaper, hip hop, right?
Yeah.
To stay in the know and
MC.
keep it in motion, right? So I make hip hop, rap music, and this season in my life, I'm super excited about. First of all, I'm excited about these questions because y'all snap, and the title, because shit, you know.
Yes, Lord.
But let's talk about it. But yeah, I make very activated music, not just as far as like being a black artist, but just being electric, on fire, and present. Like there's a electricity that comes with when we're here right now in motion. So we'll talk more about it though.
Yes, I can vouch for it, y'all. It's very like, I'm like, y'all finna feel this. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm shy and I'm timid.
Not at all. So yeah.
I love it.
All right, y'all. Welcome to our main segment. Our main topic today is the power of staying true to yourself. Okay. So with that being said, when did you realize music was more than just a hobby and something you truly wanted to pursue?
When I first realized that it was more than a hobby is when people kept asking me to do it. Yeah.
The demand was high.
Right, I was like, I was just kidding at first, but it actually started. So I was a dancer. I'm still a dancer, but I was more into dancing growing up, and then I would play around here and there, write raps for fun. I still remember my first rap I wrote when I was 16, and things of that nature. But I was just playing. I thought I was just playing. But then God in the universe was like, okay, bet,
Yeah,
so,
it came easy to you. You ain't even know it.
Okay, period. And so what had happened was I had got introduced to this artist in residency event that was happening when I think I was 20, 21. And I came in the room. It was a group of my friends and a couple other people. Like I just, I didn't know. And they were like, you want to get on this project or whatever. And they were like, write an eight bar count. we're writing this project about, young people's experience downtown Minneapolis. And so I had a lot to say because that's when I was on the 16 and like getting back and forth between Minneapolis and stuff. And so after that, wrote a little 8-bar, recorded it, heard it back, and fell in love. And then after that, people kept asking like, okay, perform at this open mic. Open mics galore, you know what I'm saying? People hear one 8-bar or one 16 when you're younger, they're like, come do it over here, come do it over here. And so after that, I never really stopped. And then when I started getting paid to do it, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over, right? It's over.
Y'all paid a bill with this?
Hold on a minute. Right. So yeah, I'm real grateful for that experience. And then also, I mean, the conversation about how as you grow and you get more bodies of work, more experience, stage presence, all the things, it just grows. And so I'm forever a student of hip hop music and, like our culture and stuff like that. But in short, to answer your question, that's when it turned from a hobby into like
a real thing.
Real thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is my thing. No, I love that. I love it.
And
it shows. It definitely shows through your music. And it shows too, like, your growth. The wisdom that you've, acquired from everything that you've done. So that's dope.
And just to like extend it a little bit, like you speak about staying true to yourself in a lot of your music. Why is that so important to express musically?
Whew, yeah, that question right there is a really good one. So I'm like, how can I hit the margins, right? Because it's such a loaded conversation, but I'm gonna stay on time, right? It's so true for me to stay true to myself in my music, because I identify as a Black person. I identify as a woman. I identify as a queer person. I'm big-bodied, right? So there's a number of other things, but the intersections of my identities, like I'm myself and people alike, we're not experiencing the world the same as other folks who are conventionally acceptable in these other ways, heterosexual, slim, white, right? Like, and so I've been in spaces and places where I shouldn't have been and I wasn't supposed to be, but I wasn't aware at the time. So I always pay homage to my people, like the people who took me under their wing, Maya Maiden, Tish Jones, my big homie Herb, like AKA Trey, like that's my big homie, but at the same time we're still peers and that's one of my closest friends. But people in your life that can really guide you, give you wisdom and really invest in you, but also, humanize you, like you're learning, we're educated, we're going on along the way. So staying true to myself and having big homies and peers and friends and community and honest relationships is so important to me because I've been in work environments that psychologically damaged me. I've dealt with trauma, childhood upbringing, all the things, and I actually saw a book when I was getting y'all's vintage mixtapes, right? For y'all. I saw a book that I actually need to read in one of my bins. And that's one of my goals for 2026 is to finish all the books that I bought. And
we literally talking about
okay, text me.
Like, we need to hold each other accountable.
Okay.
And finish those books.
So whenever we see ourselves scrolling, 15 minutes.
Right. Couple pages. Okay. But there's this book, I forgot the name, but it's about Black girls in the educational system and how basically the pipeline of like our attitude and how we're suspended, put out the room, you know what I'm saying, ISS, and that pipeline to how that leads down the road to, early childhood pregnancy, early this, early that, prison, dead, all the things. So, and I was that little Black girl with an attitude, but I challenged authority, in hindsight. So to bring it back, for the sake of time. Yes, that's why it's so important for me to stay true to myself. And also I want to disrupt the notion right now for whoever's watching this, whenever you watch it, there's no shortage of platforms. There's no shortage of channels. There's no shortage of financial gain for what we want, right? Because I think that we think a lot of times we are like in our community, we are raised in scarcity mentality. So we got to conform to society, straighten your hair, put the makeup on, do this, do that, change yourself, all this other stuff, look like this, talk like this, walk light, be prissy, act a certain way. As a woman, you shouldn't be talking like that. Hell no. Hell no, it's not true. And I think being true to yourself, putting your values out there and being honest, you attract the right people. You attract the right opportunities. And I've seen it with my eyes, my own eyes. Like there's been times I've had opportunities where I'm like, I had no idea that this place existed, this organization, this group of people, this opportunity is there. It's just not mainstream. And that's not what I'm into, right?
I love that because you're not confirming yourself to those people's values. You're sticking to your values. That's what makes you important. It's what your value is, not what other people perceive you as. So I love that. So my next question to you is, what was the biggest challenge you faced while trying to build your name in the Twin Cities?
Learning everything that we just talked about.
The right people to walk with, like you said, the people that your peers, people that you found.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. We finna answer the question for her. Because what I learned from her talking is the fact that you telling your individual story, but a story that's gonna help a lot of other people who's living similar dynamics you're living. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love about the artists that I'm sticking to in my mind, because they're telling a certain story. I don't care about the masses. This is for me, and I want the world to know this is how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, I really love that. So I think that's what separates you from everybody else who trying to, you know what I mean? I got a lot of auto-tune and I'm trying to sound like, you know what I mean, one of these. So I love it.
Even if you want to add the attitude, that's fine. As long as you're still coming through as the person that you want to be. Not what other people are telling you that you need to be like, you know? You're kind of erasing that and just going with your flow, your style, your fashion, your everything, you know? Because it's from you.
I love it. My last question is, where does your creative inspiration come from when writing music?
Staying present in the know right now in my body, right?
So you're not trying to like, hey, this is what's hot right now, I'm going to make that.
If I'm moved by it. Yeah. If I'm moved by it, sure. But not all the time. I think that there have been times when I was younger that I definitely tried like, okay, you know, like let me keep up with the times in that way. I had the most anxiety in my body in that time. It was like you're working from the outside in. Right. And so one story that comes to mind is, okay, you would have to find this on Bandcamp or something. I think this song is on Bandcamp. Oh my God. But actually, all my music's on Bandcamp.
Yeah. Shout out to Bandcamp. I got a little something on there too. We talk about it. Link in bio for all our Bandcamps, man.
Yes. Keep it there. Yep. So I did a song called Little Weapon. Over Little Weapon. Back in the day, me and the homie Batman, the kid, he was so crazy. I was at home. He called me. I missed the call. He left me a voicemail. I'm at home watching. It was either Boys in the Hood or Menace to Society. It was one of the two. And I was just so moved by, but it was probably both of them. I remember watching them as a kid, and then I just rewatched them one day. As like I want to say I was like 22, 23. He called me, missed his voicemail right after I was done watching the movies. I listened to his voicemail. He was like, "I want you to be on this song with me. It's about violence. You know what I'm saying? Violence. Black men." In the hood, blah, 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 all the things. Call me back if you want to be on it. Before I called them back, I wrote the verse because I was so moved. I was so moved by it was the movie, the timing, and being older and having more awareness. I also watched at the time, I was just on a documentary binge, but I watched Bloods and Crips Made in America, Boys in the Hood, and Menace to Society back to back within a week span. So by the time he hit me with that voicemail, I was like, I gotta move right now. Wrote the verse. A couple of days later, went and recorded it, and he was like, I might need to re-record my verse. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just the feature. But I'm supposed to elevate the song.
Right.
But I was so moved. So I said that to say that those movies are old. That documentary that made in the early 90s or, late 90s. So it wasn't present, but that is a topic that we need to be aware of and keep in motion.
All right, y'all, this drip or drop. Y'all know this is my favorite segment, you heard? So, we got LT Sunnie. Now, I mean, we gonna see what she like. Is it drip or is it drop?
Okay.
This is my first picture right here.
Okay.
Is this drip or is it drop?
Oh, the whole thing?
When you gotta break the outfit down and say, I like certain pieces.
Right, okay.
The whole thing. My man has a whole movement right now, you know? The whole fit.
So, okay, so I'll think... I want to be respectful.
No, talk to me. Honest opinion.
Okay, my honest opinion, I wouldn't wear this. I wouldn't wear this, period. It's a drop for me. However, as an artist, right? If he was headed to a show, like a fashion show, and this is a statement of like where my head goes, like if I was to see this, I'm like, there's a story on every layer and panel. So maybe the left side is about this and the right side is about that.
I wasn't thinking that deep. That's hard.
Giving that too.
Yeah, it looks a little hot. It looks like he would be hot, so that's a winter fit, 100%. Or like late fall. Yeah. Okay.
End of October.
Yes, it's getting crispy outside. It looks like he's in New York. So it's mad brick, But I will wear the hat. That's about it.
All right, this is my next one. What do you guys give this? Is this a drip or is this a drop? I love the silence. That's what I love the most.
If she would have not had the skirt, I would have maybe said, I don't know. I like it.
I think the skirt
There's something
adds.
that
It
I'm
might be
like,
the pants.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
I'll give it a drip. It's giving queer baby. It's giving queer vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So I would wear that, not the shoes.
I think the shoes threw it off. You know what I mean? I think I needed something else on the feet.
Yeah.
Or maybe the pants. I would take out the pants and just wear the skirt and the shirt real cute with some like high boots to my knees, something like that. But I feel like she got mad confidence with it, so I am gonna give it a
she's
drip.
selling it. She's giving it. And I love the hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would say drip.
Okay, I respect that. All right, this is my next one. What do y'all get us to do? First off, would y'all wear this?
Yeah, I would.
I'd be hot. So I wouldn't wear the coat. I'll wear the coat to the destination. Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
right.
You think a lot about temperature. You gotta make sure you at a certain body heat when you outside.
Yeah, I'm like, I love the temperature in here. If this is a drip, I would definitely wear this. I would just take the coat off when I get there.
I feel it. So the skirt with the shoes, you see the socks. Okay.
I would throw some fishnets or like some stockings under there though. Yeah.
No, that's dope. I love that shirt.
And the adult in me is like, are those shoes supportive though? So I need to have.
Is my ankle good?
Like, yeah, exactly, 100%. So I like it.
I rock with it. Drip or drop, man. Respect real originality, you heard?
Yeah. It's a lot to work with. It's giving West Coast vibes. This one's giving West Coast vibes.
I like that.
It's a drop for me.
A lot of drops this episode. Ooh,
No,
it's
I said a
all-time
couple.
high on
No,
drops.
I said 3 drips, didn't I? I said 3. But my thing is about all the outfits. I feel like as an artist, you know what I'm saying. We got to come out the box. We got to. So I feel you with the psychology. Like, where are you at with it? I would say like if these people are walking on a runway, 100% drip all across the board. But just on a Wednesday. All across the board, drop. Keep you right. Right. Where are you headed?
All right, y'all. Welcome to our Real Talk segment where we keep it real. All right. So my first question to you is, what emotions do you want people to feel when they hear your music?
Yeah, you like to get in the soul. I love that. You like to get in the soul. Yeah, what I want people to feel when they listen to my music is the courage to feel their feelings. You know, because we all don't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? Like if something took place in this room right now, we all have three different perspectives, backgrounds, and the ways that it will impact us. So I can't tell you how to feel, and I can't tell you how to navigate your feelings. So I'm really big on processing your feelings, healing, growing, and evolving. So I'll definitely say if you listen to my music and you feel encouraged to, and the courage to be like, I'm sad, I'm frustrated, I'm happy, I'm feeling audacious, I feel sexy, you know what I'm saying? Feel that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I like that you elaborate. Sorry to cut you off. I like that you elaborate on that because I think we think feelings mean I'm sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a blue feeling. No, feeling is all the whole spectrum of feel. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. You want people to just embrace, you know what I mean?
What's happening.
Come on, man.
Yep. And also, when you talk about the feelings, Will, so the feelings wheel is very complex. Like I've seen the basic ones, and then I've seen the one. So I work at a therapy clinic. I've seen the one with all the feelings, right, and all the words. And I think it's real powerful, especially as artists, like lyricists. When we circle back to our job as artists to create, right, vocabulary, you know, and just the expansion of words and language. I'm really big on like figuring out how other people talk, dialect, you know, different, just in our nation alone, you know, East Coast, down South, West Coast, Midwest, all the things, right? So when you have so many words that you can connect to a feeling, so much power can happen because you could anger is a secondary emotion, right? But anger typically comes to, you know, protect us from fear or I'm scared, right? So a lot of times people are like perceiving anger as like, oh, you know, you want somebody to fear you, da da da. No, I want you to respect me, and I'm kind of fearful right now because I don't got whatever it is, insert whatever, right? So when we add that language to it's maybe you're not angry, maybe you're perplexed, maybe you're what's another one? Maybe you're what's the other word? Maybe you feel indifferent. Maybe you're numb. That's all feelings. Numbness is when our body shut down. It's like I felt everything and I want to stop. Yeah. You know, emotions are in motion, right? And so I wasn't even trying to do it.
I love that. Break that down.
And I'm gonna pause this and put the definition.
We don't do that enough.
But yeah, it's like I'm even elated. Grief. Sometimes grief is not a bad thing all the time. You could feel grief from success. You could feel grief. I'm grieving the fact that I've fought so long to find this love that I'm looking for, and I'm upset that they didn't give it to me. I'm exhausted that I finally found this love. It's good, but now I'm kind of depressed about it a little bit too, because I'm reflecting this love or this experience is making me think of everything I went through the trenches just to get here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
you preach.
Yeah.
That's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
And that's why I wrote Big Feelings, because I was numb, I was depressed, I was perplexed, I was frazzled, I was all these things. And I'm grateful. I'm a big advocate for mental health and mental wellness. And I went to therapy, and shout out to my therapist.
Shout out to you.
Okay, she helped me put some things, black woman therapist. She helped me kick it into gear, but helped me add these vocabulary to my emotions. And as a big emoter, I'm like, if I'm feeling this, as an artist, as an Aries, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine what else is still. Because when I started those feelings, then more magic started happening.
All right, my next question to you is, how important is it for you to have community here in the Twin Cities?
Yeah, how important? It's vital. It's very vital. You know, I love my community so much. You know, yeah, I love my community. Just thinking about them, you know, and I was thinking about that question on my way, and I think that it's a very beautiful question, and it's very important. And I think that protect your relationships, protect your not even connections, take that word out of it. protect your relationships and connect with people who want to know you and be known and have authentic relationships with. And so the reason why I say that is because there's times I've been a part of projects or I'm trying to do my own project and get something done. And because I have the rapport with someone, maybe they're late. Maybe something came up in their life. Maybe they're, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're charging me this price, or maybe they're giving me the homie discount, whatever it is. When we have that rapport and we're having an authentic relationship and connection, there's more grace and there's more comfortability when we're working together. So also, I think of Issa Rae and Kev on Stage. They talk a lot about networking to your left and right. A lot of times we try to network up. And it's like, no, talk to your homies, like I got some cold ass homies, clearly, right? Like, look what y'all doing, right? We can get together, do something. I might not have a big ass budget, but I could feed us. I'll give you a couple dollars for gas and shit, bring your kid, and I'll bring some toys or whatever. We'll make this work. But I think that as an artist, it's vital that we have real, raw, authentic, beautiful, bountiful relationships, because it's vital to our growth and our success. And when you hear those success stories, when we actually listen to a Kendrick Lamar, we hear the homies are still there. The real homies, the real ones.
All right, y'all, welcome to our affirmation section.
Yes,
we are
Mom.
going to pick out a card, and we're going to pick out one for you, too.
Yeah.
So let's get it started with Sunnie.
Okay.
We got 4 cards this episode.
We will all pick a card, and then we'll read it together.
All right. Let me get one.
We'll make it spicy for you.
Let me see. Last one said I'm getting that money. So
You might get it again.
Let me see.
Just kidding. All right, so hopefully that resonates. Let's get it started. Sunnie, I might have you go. You can go first, Sunnie.
Yes, we're going to give it to our guest today.
Yes, you go first.
Okay, so the first side says abundance flows to me in unexpected ways.
Period. Okay.
And then the question is, what surprise blessings have come your way recently? And then it says express gratitude by listing 5 unexpected gifts or wins.
Don't have to do that, but it's
do the
totally
top.
up to you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get it down.
How does that resonate to you?
Right, y'all both got jumped in. Hold on a minute.
Hey, I feel like that was a 15-minute therapy session right there.
Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. I think I'm in it right now. Like it's in motion. What I will say is, let's double back to what you said about boundaries and when we were talking about community, relationships, etc. I think when you stay true to yourself, you stand up for yourself, you raise your voice and speak out for what's right, even if you're a little fatigued, you're a little tired.
Showing up when you don't want to show up.
God, universe, whatever you believe in is going to be as serious about you as you are. And so I
want to do this whole episode. I ain't gonna lie to you. Snap to that, shorty. Wow.
I need the captions.
You know what I mean?
And so I said that to say, as everything I believe in, as everything I identify in, I get tired. It can be a lot, but this is my life. I'm gonna do it. And I said that to say, I had court the other day and I won my case.
Talk that.
And I'm getting paid what I'm owed type deal. But in those type of moments when you're standing up for yourself, staying true to yourself and speaking up and saying, hey, this ain't right. And I need you to make that right. I need you to right that wrong.
Yes.
It's what's mine came back to me. Yeah. And it's on the way tenfold. And I'm receiving that energy like 100-fold, like for real right now. So that's how it resonates.
I love that.
That was
yes.
beautiful.
That's what's up. That's why the episode was very fitting.
Yes.
Very fitting to you. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. So mine says,
beautiful.
I listen to my body I listen to my body's wisdom.
My
I
body's
listen to
wisdom.
my body's wisdom.
Period.
I ain't heard them words. Body wisdom. I love
Body's
those words
wisdom.
together.
And if anything, I
good.
listen to my soul's wisdom. I listen to my spirit's wisdom.
Yeah.
So I love this. I am my body, mind, and soul. So
Period.
I love this. Good one.
Okay, I will go. Then we read the audience. I let go of relationships that drain my life. I really love that, man, because I always been working with people that I was bringing the whole table, and y'all probably brought some silverware, Shorty Wop. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Plasticware.
Plasticware, you heard?
Paper plate.
You know what I mean? Y'all then that just came to eat the food I prepared, my boy.
Teacups.
So I'm glad y'all ain't around, and love to y'all.
Blessings. Be blessed.
Blessings be blessed for all of us.
Yes. All right. So the one for y'all, the audience, is I give myself permission to rest and receive.
I like that. Rest and receive,
Rest
man.
and receive,
All this
y'all.
like go, get to the top. You ain't nothing if you don't rest, man.
No, for
You ain't
real.
nothing if you don't reset mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everything gonna keep going. Everything. Christmas gonna come, hey, a million more times. Sure.
You're in your own timeline.
Yeah.
This is your timeline. Make it yours.
Your
That's it.
divine timeline, you heard? Thank y'all for viewing another amazing episode of the Black Dreamer Show, you heard?
Yes.
Please like, comment, subscribe, you know what I mean? Please tune in to the amazing LT Sunnie and all the amazing shows she got coming up, man. This was something that we had to make happen. We want to bring amazing artists if we're going to bring up this topic. Saying true to yourself and having somebody staying true to themselves is all we wanted. You know what I mean? We couldn't just talk about this by
And it was
ourselves.
so fitting. And we're just really grateful. And we love you. And just keep going. Keep doing your thing. And, like, you are that light. And, yeah, we need artists like you. And I appreciate you, for sure.
The feeling's so mutual.
Yes. We could never let you come up here without giving you gifts. You know what I mean? We want you to always know we giving flowers. You know what I'm saying? Always. So we got to give you this Black Dreamers crew neck. You heard? It say Black Dreamers. You know what I mean? But not only just say Black Dreamers, you put LT Sunnie on the back with 777.
Oh my
That's
God.
you know what I mean? 777 is divine time and numbers. You know what I mean? You always at the right place at the right time.
Y'all are so sweet. I love this. I'm literally wearing this tonight. I'm
Oh my
literally
God.
wearing this.
Don't make us cry.
No, dead ass. Oh my God.
And that's not all we have for you.
Oh, it ain't over. It ain't over.
It ain't over.
Jesus, this the abundance the car was about. Is he hear what I said? It was just,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Doing you, the blessings just slide. Make it rain, blessings. You get a blessing. You
You get a blessing. You get a blessing. Come on.
So
Period.
this is all 7 Royal Wellness.
Yeah.
I got body, hair, and face oils, all organic.
Yes.
And then I got you a tea that you can make too for relaxation. So, you know, maybe some, whatever you want to.
yeah.
And then there is a little thing to make it too.
Yeah,
so this
that's
is for you and your wellness, and we're just grateful for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, you
Thank you.
You're
I'm so
welcome.
happy. I'm
I
literally
love
so
it.
happy.
to have you.
So without further ado, y'all, my name is Too Loud Crosby.
Yes, I am Metro Dreamers.
And who we got?
I am Lieutenant Sunnie.
Yes, Lord. We see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.